You are standing in your living room right now looking at your baseboards. Go ahead, look closer. See that gray fuzzy line running along the bottom of your walls? That is not just dust. That is weeks, maybe months, of buildup that keeps coming back no matter how many times you wipe it away. You have tried a damp cloth. You have tried your vacuum attachment. You have tried spraying cleaner and scrubbing on your knees until your back hurts. And within 3 days, it is back. Today, that ends. There is a $1 item sitting in almost every laundry room in America that does something most people have never thought to try. It grabs dust and holds onto it instead of just pushing it around. Stay with me until the end, because the last tip is the one that actually keeps your baseboards clean for weeks, not hours. Let's talk about why this problem is so annoying in the first place. Baseboards collect dust faster than almost any other surface in your home. Think about it. They sit right at floor level, exactly where dust, pet hair, and dry skin cells settle after floating through the air. Every time you walk by, you kick a tiny cloud of dust toward them. Every time your air conditioning kicks on, more dust gets pushed down and sticks to that flat surface. And baseboards are usually painted, which means they build up a slight static charge over time. That static charge is basically a magnet for dust, so the dust does not just sit there loosely, it clings. This is why a regular dry cloth barely works. You wipe, and it looks fine for a second, but you're mostly just moving dust from one spot to another or pushing it into the air where it settles right back down an hour later. A damp cloth works a little better, but it takes forever, especially if you have baseboards running through an entire house. Some people pay for professional deep cleaning services to handle baseboards, trim and detailed dusting, and those services can run anywhere from $80 to $200, depending on the size of your home. That is a lot of money for something that will look dusty again within 2 weeks. And here is the part that makes people the most frustrated. You clean it. It looks great for a day. Then it is dusty again. It feels like you're stuck in a loop, spending your Saturday morning on your hands and knees for a result that barely lasts. If you have pets, it is even worse because pet hair floats down and sticks to those same static charged edges. So what if the actual solution was not about scrubbing harder, but about using something that fights static instead of ignoring it? That is exactly the idea behind using a dryer sheet on your baseboards. Dryer sheets are not just for your laundry. Their whole job is to reduce static cling on fabric. They are coated in a thin layer of fabric softening agents that neutralize static electricity and leave a very slight residue behind. Well, when you rub a dryer sheet across a dusty baseboard, 2 things happen at once. First, the sheet itself grabs loose dust the way a slightly textured cloth would. Second, and this is the important part, it leaves behind a faint anti-static coating on the surface. That coating means new dust has a much harder time clinging to the baseboard afterward. You're not just cleaning the dust that is there right now. You are making it harder for new dust to stick in the first place. This is a real, well-understood property of dryer sheets, and it is why so many people have started using them for more than laundry, wiping down TV screens, blinds, and yes, baseboards, to cut down on static-driven dust buildup. A store-bought anti-static spray designed for the same purpose can cost $10 to $15 a bottle. A box of dryer sheets costs about $4 and gives you enough for months of touch-ups. Here's exactly how to do it. First, grab a few dryer sheets, a small handheld vacuum or your vacuum's brush attachment if you have serious buildup, and a dry microfiber cloth if you want an extra polish at the end. Start by running your vacuum attachment lightly along the baseboard to remove any heavy buildup, especially in corners where dust tends to pile up thickest. You do not need to scrub here, just a light pass to clear the bulk of it. Next, take one dryer sheet and fold it in half so you have a slightly firmer edge to work with. Wipe it directly along the baseboard in long, even strokes, following the length of the wood or trim rather than scrubbing in circles. Circular scrubbing tends to push dust around instead of collecting it. As you go, you will actually see the dryer sheet start picking up gray fuzz. When one side gets visibly dirty, flip it over and keep going, and swap in a new sheet once both sides are covered in buildup. Do not reuse a heavily soiled sheet, because at that point it is just redistributing dust instead of collecting it. Pay extra attention to corners, behind doors, and any spot near a heating vent, since those areas build up the fastest. Once you have gone around the room, take your dry microfiber cloth and do one final light pass. This picks up any leftover fibers from the dryer sheet and leaves the surface looking clean rather than slightly hazy. One thing to avoid: do not use a dryer sheet on unfinished or unpainted wood, since the residue can leave a slight film on porous surfaces. Stick to painted, varnished, or vinyl baseboards, which is what most homes actually have. Also avoid pressing too hard on textured trim, since dust can hide in grooves and a lighter touch with more passes works better than one hard scrub. Once you finish a room, look at the difference. The baseboards will look noticeably brighter, especially in corners that usually stay gray no matter what you do. But the real proof is what happens over the next couple of weeks. Because of that light anti-static layer left behind, dust does not rebuild anywhere near as fast. Instead of needing to wipe your baseboards every few days, you might only need a light touch-up every 2 to 3 weeks. That is the actual difference between this method and a plain damp cloth. A damp cloth cleans for the moment. The dryer sheet method changes how fast the mess comes back in the first place. People who switch to this method often say the same thing. Their baseboards used to look dusty again almost immediately, and now they stay noticeably cleaner for weeks at a time. It will not last forever, since regular cleaning products and everyday wear will eventually reduce the anti-static effect. But a light refresh with a new sheet brings it right back. And at roughly 4 cents per sheet, doing your whole house costs less than a cup of coffee. If this saved you a trip to the store for expensive dusting spray, or just saved you 20 minutes on your knees this weekend, that is exactly why this channel exists. Finding the simple stuff that actually works. Hit subscribe so you do not miss the next one, because next time we are tackling the buildup on your ceiling fan blades, and it uses something already sitting in your kitchen. One last tip before you go. Keep a couple of used dryer sheets in a drawer near your cleaning supplies. Even after they go through the dryer once, they still have enough static fighting power left for quick touch-ups like this one. Small trick, real difference, and it costs you nothing extra.